Good evening and welcome to the 25-26 school year and this year's Back to School Night. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Adam Reynolds. I am the proud principal of West Rocks Middle School. Tonight is a very special night as you get the opportunity to take a walk back in time and experience middle school again, except this time you get to walk in the shoes of your own child as you get to experience a little bit about what they do each and every day here at West Rocks. So we're going to start tonight. I just want to make sure everyone understands the schedule. You probably got this electronically, and you'll go over it a little bit and be able to ask questions to your child's homeroom teacher. But welcome. We are able to make our way to our homeroom, and everybody should be in homeroom right now, participating and watching with their homeroom teacher. And if you have more than one child in the building, hopefully you're able to just to identify one, and feel free to go back and forth through the night. And you can ask any questions you want with your homeroom teacher. But you should have gotten your child's schedule in your homeroom, and you're going to be in here for about 15-20 minutes or so, a little bit longer than that, depending on how long the meeting goes. But we're going to open with a welcome with me, our leadership team, and then you'll hear from our grade level leader and school counselor. And then you'll finish up in homeroom with an experience of what a morning meeting looks like. And then if you're in grade 6, you're going to follow this specific time schedule, and you'll have a hard copy of this as well. And there'll be a bell to move you through the night. And if you're in grade 6, you're going to start with related arts, world language class. You're going to go to different 4 core classes in a row. You will not experience lunch and recess tonight, and you'll finish up with related arts and world language. If you're in grade 7, you'll follow that schedule, core classes, and core classes are social studies, science, ELA, and mathematics. And our related arts world language would be Spanish, music, art, immersive media, and some of our other classes as well. And then if you're in grade 7, you go through core classes. You'll see your related arts world language. You'll see a core related arts world language, and then a core to finish the night. And finally, in grade 8, you'll follow that schedule as well. Core related arts, core related arts, and then finally 2 cores. And then again, if you have other commitments and aren't able to spend the entire night, we do have, obviously you can leave whenever you need to, but we're hoping you're able to experience all of our classes on a modified schedule, be able to meet our teachers and staff, and our helpful students will guide your way throughout the evening. If you have any questions or aren't sure, you'll have your counselors in the counseling center, as well as our main office staff to be able to meet you and talk to you about anything you might need tonight. Just a general reminder, tonight is not a parent-teacher conference. It is generally to learn about how the school functions and your child's classes. If you are looking for an individual meeting, whether it be a conference with your child's teacher or counselor, you can schedule that outside via email and or stop by the counseling center and figure out the best way to schedule that time with your individual teacher or classes. But it is going to be a great night. It's always a great night, and we really appreciate you coming out. I know it's late sometimes, especially in the middle of the week, but it's a great opportunity to really experience what your child does each and every day. So with that, one focus this year is how we are having our students participate and engage in what our district initiative around our Portrait of the Graduate. Last year, we started with critical thinker, and you see that in the middle. Our teachers embedded those within their lessons and pushed students to think critically each and every day, whether that be writing, speaking, listening, and using our higher order thinking skills. This year, if you look in purple, you'll see the effective communicator. One of our goals is always student discourse, communicating through writing, speaking, and not only peers, but in front of others as well. And you're going to see that embedded within lessons this year as we build upon critical thinker and effective communicator as all part of the Portrait of the Graduate, which is something that all schools, K-12 within Norwalk Public Schools, is working on, not only just like last year, but building on this year as well. In one way, we are really building on experiences and enabling our students to not only learn our core academics, but experience some other things too as our programs and pathways. All of our students are in one of our programs or pathways. They may be in our dual language program where half of their day is in Spanish, just about, and half of their day is in English. We have our visual performing arts. That means they're in some sort of an ensemble. Maybe they're in the band, the drama, theater, orchestra, and maybe the arts, which has unique experiences, as well as our marine science program and pathway. So that's our partnership with the Maritime Aquarium. They have a unique science experience, and they have, whether it be a field trip off grounds or the Maritime Aquarium comes once per quarter, and which we're really excited about that, and that's unique to West Rocks. With that said, we truly believe that students learn best when they are engaged academically and emotionally. I told you about how students are thinking critically, they're communicating effectively in all facets and no matter what program they're in. And to talk to you a little bit more about how they are engaged academically will be one of our assistant principals, Mrs. Amaral. With that, I'll introduce her.
Good evening, everyone. Like Dr. Reynolds said, my name is Mrs. Amaral. This is actually my 7th year as an assistant principal here at West Rocks, and I am so excited to have you all with us this evening. And I know that you're going to be learning so much, not only as we function as a school, but each individual class that you're going to be visit. We'll be able to explain a little bit more about some of the curriculum and resources that they're going to be using. We pride ourselves in engaging all of our students academically, and we are providing all of our students access to grade level content every day, because that's how we know that they are going to grow and learn academically. And this evening, you're going to learn about the different resources that teachers are using. For example, in ELA, we are rolling out our Study Sync resource, and that is new to us this year. You're going to see some new things, especially if you're returning 7th and 8th grade parents. It is a new program. Students are going to be bringing home some common texts to read at home, and you're going to learn more from your teachers this evening on that. The math teachers will talk to you a little bit about the illustrative math program, as well as IXL. It is a problem-solving methodology to teaching math, a lot different than how a lot of us learned how to do math. And we're learning to really become problem solvers. In science, all of our students use OpenSciED as our curriculum. And that's really grounded in creating a phenomenon or an idea, a problem that students have to dig into. And through various experiences and labs and class is when they kind of discover the answer to a big question. And then the last few years, you've heard a lot about our social studies classes using more inquiry blocks, where we're looking at primary and secondary sources and having students also solve for a big question. And they are digging into some historical artifacts and really coming up with some solutions to a question that they're presented with in class. All in all, just like Dr. Reynolds had mentioned, what we're doing is we are building our students to become critical thinkers. And this year, we're really going to focus on becoming better and more effective communicators. This is in line with the district's portrait of the graduate. And it's not just in high school that we're looking at our graduates, it's really throughout our kindergarten through 12th grade experiences. And here at middle school, we know that the work is really every day that we come to school to learn and to grow and just be better and stronger students. Speaking of better and stronger students, in a few weeks, you'll probably hear in the news that the state of Connecticut is going to be releasing the accountability reports for each of the schools. And last spring, we participated in the Smarter Balance like we do every single year. And we are going to be celebrating as a community because we know that our students rocked that test. Many of our families that are returning, the kids can tell you a little bit about some of the activities and goal setting that we did in the spring. And we saw such great success with that. And we're going to continue that work into this year, not only in the spring, but we're starting to look at creating portfolios and goal setting with our students very early in the school year because we know how successful that is. We are so excited that all of you are here with us this evening. I'm now going to pass it over to Mr. Duge, who's going to tell you more about our social emotional engagement.
Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Amaral. This is Mr. Duget, the other assistant principal. So happy that you can join us tonight. And on behalf of our school team, I'm thrilled to welcome you all to a 2025-2026 school year full of learning. Building upon Dr. Reynolds' introduction, I want to highlight our commitment to your child's social and emotional growth. We have dedicated a SEL team that really works hard on creating ways to support our school and our students to make sure that everyone feels emotionally heard and understood. As a school, we spent the first 2 weeks unpacking our school-wide charter, and the charter is really directed, linked to our PAWS acronym: positive interaction, accountability, willingness, and safety. Our approach is guided by the Yale Ruler Framework, which empowers students with the tools to build a supportive community. You will see this in action in various ways, like right behind me, you see the mood meter, which helps students identify and express their feelings with a wider vocabulary. So look out for those words as we send those out. And this year, we kind of rolled out another tool that we did not use last year, but this year we are. It's the Meta Moment. It's a new 4-step process that we're rolling out, and it kind of helps you go through these 4 steps. You sense, you pause, you see your best self, and then you strategize and act. Ask your child about how they're using it right after recess and lunch to kind of get a mindful reset every day. These tools are all designed to kind of help us as a school community name and regulate our emotions effectively. So look out for our weekly messages on Parent Square from a member of your SEL team to stay abreast of everything SEL related. And I'm really excited to seeing another great successful year of learning and laughter. And now I will introduce another member of our SEL team, which is also your Dean of Students, Mr. Paul Rogers.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Paul Rogers. I'm entering my 3rd year as Dean of Students at this school. As you can tell from my gray hair, I've been here a long time. It's been 29 years, primarily as an ELA teacher. I love working in the school. West Rocks is like a second home to me. My priority every day is to try to provide an environment of caring and learning and positive environment, supportive culture in the school. I work very closely with the guidance department, the social workers, the teachers, to help students realize their academic, social, and emotional potential. It's very important to reach out to any one member of the team that just spoke, or any of the teachers, social workers, guidance counselor, if there's any need to. We are here to work alongside of you throughout the entire year. And I hope everybody has a great evening. Now we're back over to Dr. Reynolds.
All right, thank you. As we wrap up, just a shout out to our PTA. I know there was a table outside this evening. They will be around. Please join. We have an increased membership and a really vocal and participatory parent group. So join our PTA. There are a couple also spots on the SGC, School Governance Council, so be on the lookout for that if you want to be involved. And now, as we wrap up, last 2 pieces of homeroom, we're going to kick it over to your grade level leader, depending on what grade you're in, as well as the grade level counselor. They're going to speak a little bit about some events and information specific to your grade level, your child's grade level, as we wrap up. And then whatever time we have left, your homeroom teacher will kind of walk you through what a morning meeting would look like and some of the tools and that mood meter Mr. Duget spoke to. So with that, that'll conclude our opening, and we're going to kick it over to our grade level leader and school counselor.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Walters, the 6th grade team leader and reading improvement teacher here at West Rocks. And I'm so excited to meet you and your children tonight to start this journey together as they begin middle school. 6th grade is full of new experiences, and it's a big year for building independence, responsibility, and confidence. You, parents, can help support your child in many simple ways, helping them stay organized, keeping routines, encouraging them to ask questions, and checking in with them regularly. Just knowing that you're there makes a big, huge difference. One of the best ways you can set your child up for success is consistent attendance. Being there every day helps them stay connected and keep up with learning and build strong habits. I'll be keeping you updated throughout the year with emails, Parent Square posts, and grade level notices about upcoming events, activities, and field trips. We have some really fun things planned and coming up soon. So I'm looking forward to working and partnering with you this year and helping your children thrive Please feel free to reach out anytime. You can always email me or come stop by. I'm in room 103B. Welcome to sixth grade.
Hi, my name is Misty Cherbo. I am one of the school counselors here at West Rocks. I will be supporting you throughout all 3 years of middle school here. Our counselors stay with students for their 3 years. So we start together in sixth grade and stay together all the way until we transition to high school. So we get to know each other very well throughout our 3 years here at West Rocks. Something I'd like to bring to your attention is the importance of having both Parent Square app downloaded on your phone for weekly communications from Dr. Reynolds and various members from the West Rocks faculty. It's also a very convenient way to communicate with teachers and can be easily translated into the language of your choice. So please be sure to download the Parent Square app. Another important app is called the Parent Portal for PowerSchool. So it gets a little confusing with all of these apps, but the Parent Portal is unique for your child, which will give you access to all of their classes, grades, and attendance. So this is a very important way to monitor your child's academic progress. So if you do not have access to the PowerSchool Parent Portal, please reach out to me or the main office. I am here to support your child in every way, both socially, academically, in all of their developmental milestones. It is my pleasure to support you and your child throughout middle school.